down if when you got out of your marriage, you decided that you wanted to start dating again, so you got on Bumble.
Hi people, welcome and welcome back. So in our today's conversation is about this video I found interesting on TikTok. It was just yesterday when I posted a video advising people to delete the dating apps if they have been matching for 6 months and nothing promising is coming their way. So story time of this newly divorced woman who shared her Bumble date story. Let's hear her story and I'll be back soon to leave my own comment. Please stick around.
Down if when you got out of your marriage, you decided that you wanted to start dating again, so you got on Bumble. You set your age group to like 34 and up, because if this time you were 24 and you're like, I want to try to date an older guy. So you find a guy on Bumble that's 34 years old. You guys start chopping it up. You guys talk on the phone. He seems super cool. Vibes are immaculate. So you're like, let's go on a date to the museum. So you guys go on a date to the museum. When you get to the museum, you're a tad bit late and he kind of trips on you, but you're like, whatever. So you decide to go into the museum with him. You guys go into the museum and you notice he has a pad and a pencil. So you're like, oh, are you an artist? And he's like, yeah, I'm an artist. So you're like, that's cool. So you guys start to walk around the museum and he starts to explain every single piece to you. And you're like, if I wanted to book a guide, I would have booked a guide, but whatever. Maybe he's just super passionate about the museum. So you guys walk around the museum and he's like, let's go upstairs to the top of the museum because the skyline view is the vibe. So you could take pictures and I'll take pictures of you. So you guys go up to the top of the museum, and when you get to the area to where you're supposed to go, you see stairs in the elevator, and he tells you, you guys are going to take the stairs. So you're like, there's an elevator right there. He insists that you take the stairs. So you start walking up the stairs and he offers to put you on his back. Mind you, you're 5'11", 260 pounds. People don't often ask to put you on their back, but he asks to do that and you politely decline. So you guys walk to the top of the stairs and you get to the skyline view and he takes pictures of you. And then he gets done taking pictures of you and he says, you're not going to take pictures of me? And you stand back like, that's weird, because if you just wanted some pictures, you could have asked for them. But instead, you're just like, I'll take pictures of you. And then he said, after you get done taking pictures of him, he proceeds to say, you don't want to take pictures with me? And you look at him like, again, if you wanted to take pictures with me, you could have just said that. But whatever, you take pictures with him. Cool. You guys decide to leave and go out to eat at an African restaurant. You get to the restaurant, it's super awkward. You guys are talking, not really having any conversation to talk about, more so because you're so weirded out from the interactions before. So you guys get to the restaurant and he reveals the fact that he has a son that he never said anything about. So you guys are talking about the son and blah, and he pulls out his notepad and his pencil and starts drawing you. And while you're talking, he tells you sit still because he's trying to draw you. So you sit still so he can draw you. And he proceeds to show you a picture of you that looks nothing like you, that looks like it belongs on the back of a milk carton, or that someone drew it as if you went missing or something. And you get weirded out. So the date concludes and you guys walk outside and he sits in your car so you guys can talk, and he tries to get you to come home with him, but you're like, no. So you put him out your car, and when you put him out your car, you accidentally drop his box of pencils, special art pencils, and he gets super heated at you because they went under the car. So he got down on the ground and got the pencils out the car, and after he got up off the ground, he asks if he can get a hug. So you hug him and he picks you, he bear hugs you off the ground. And again, you thought this was really scary at this point, because again, you're 5'11", 260 pounds, and people don't often pick you up off the ground. So you're just shocked because this man just picked you up off the ground and bear hugged you. And now you're frightened because you think you could probably kill me, you could probably take me if you wanted to. And you guys never talked again after that date.
Online dating is very tricky. But if online dating has worked for you, then good for you. But I've always said, I have come to realize that all the insane people are on dating apps. And a lot of people are on dating apps for validation and their ego, nothing more. The stress that comes with matching with people. On top of that, you find someone who has bad communication or who has weird activity, just like this man she went on a date with. These men on dating apps have confidence that they don't have in person. Anyway, if online dating has worked for you, then you must be lucky, because most of the stories I've heard, it's so weird. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being part of this conversation. Please don't forget to share, like, and leave a comment. See you in the next video, and stay safe.